The story of Guruvayurappan. Guruvayur temple is a Hindu temple dedicated to Guruvayurappan, four-armed form of the Vishnu, located in the town of Guruvayur in Kerala, India. Guruvayurappan is worshipped as Sri Krishna in his child form. He is the presiding deity of Guruvayur temple. Origin of Guruvayurappan. King Sutapa and his wife Prishni prayed to Brahma for a child. Lord Brahma gave the king an idol of Krishna. The holy idol is almost 4 feet tall and made of stone and is in the standing pose, with 4 arms, carrying the conch, the Sudarshan Chakra, make and lotus. Miracles of Guruvayurappan. Once, King Manvedan told Vilvamangalam, a great devotee of Guruvayurappan, about his desire to view Krishna. Vilvamangalam told the king that he can see Guruvayurappan playing in the early hours of the morning at the platform of the Elenji tree. He could only see and not touch him. When Manvedan saw Guruvayurappan, in the form of little child Sri Krishna, he was excited and rushed to embrace little Sri Krishna. Guruvayurappan immediately disappeared, saying, "You were not supposed to touch me." However, Manvedan got one peacock feather from the headgear of Bhagwan Krishna. Singalipuram Anantharma Dikshitar, a well-known scholar, was cured of his leprosy by praying to Lord Guruvayurappan. Vilvamangalam Swamiyar and Kurur Amma were cousins. There is a holy spot where the Swamiyar meditated and danced in ecstasy in front of the Lord, who gave him darshan every day. The Lord was a child to the childless Kurur Amma. She played with him, and he helped her in all her household chores, as a dutiful son would for his mother.
The garland of Manjula. A young girl, Manjula, would make a garland every day and offer it to the Lord in the night. The chief priest would adorn the idol with it. One day, she was late, and the gate was closed. Manjula stood near the banyan tree besides the temple crying. A devotee told her, "Guruvayurappan knows what's in your heart. Keep the garland on the banyan tree, and he will take it." The following morning, when the priest began to remove the flowers, one garland stuck to the idol and would not come off. When a devotee saw this, he called out to the Lord, saying, "That's Manjula's garland, let it also fall." The garland fell, and the devotees were awestruck and started chanting the Lord's name. From that day the banyan tree is called Manjula. Chembai Vaidyanatha Bhagavatar, a singer, lost his voice suddenly at the peak of a concert he was giving. Several doctors tried to cure him, but to no avail. He went to Guruvayur and cried out to the Lord. He regained his voice and lived many more years to sing in many concerts. Guruvayurappan Temple. The many centuries-old Guruvayurappan Temple is located in the town of Guruvayur, Thrissur, Kerala, India. The word Guruvayurappan means Lord of Guruvayur. It comes from the words Guru, referring to Brihaspati, the Guru of the Devas, Vayu, the god of wind, and Appan, meaning father or lord in Malayalam. Since Guru and Vayu installed Krishna's deity, the name Guruvayur was given to the deity.
Construction of Guruvayurappan temple. During his last days, Lord Krishna told his devotee Uddhava, "Dwarka will be engulfed in the sea, and my image would come floating in the sea. You request Brihaspati, the Guru of the gods, to install the image at a suitable place." Brihaspati, along with Vayu, the god of wind, began searching for a sacred place to house the Murti. They met Parsurma, an avatar of Vishnu, at Kerala, who was bringing similar Murti to Dwarka. Parsurma led them to a beautiful lake full of lotus flowers. Lord Shiva was doing penance there. Shiva told Guru and Vayu to install the two Murti together near the lake and named the site as Guruvayupura. Thus, the Guruvayurappan temple came into existence. Further enhancement of the temple happened as below. an astrologer told a Pandya king that he was destined to die from a cobra bite on a particular day. He was advised to go and pray before Guruvayurappan. The king spent years in meditation and prayer at the feet of the deity. Suddenly, the king realized that the time of his death had passed. He came back to his palace and asked the astrologer why the prediction was wrong. The wise man showed him the mark on his left foot where the cobra had bitten him. Since the king was wholly absorbed in the Lord, he did not feel the sting. In gratitude, the king built the Guruvayurappan temple and set apart funds for the daily routine of the temple. Most of the current temple building dates to the 16th and 17th centuries, although rich devotees funded extensions and additions later. The presiding deity is worshipped according to the puja routines laid down by Adi Shankaracharya.
Rituals at Guruvayurappan Temple. Every day, the temple opens at 3 a.m. and the Lord is awakened from his sleep with the melodious notes. He is adorned with flowers of the previous day, as it is believed that celestial beings come and worship the Lord after the temple is closed. A miniature of the deity in gold is mounted on an elephant and taken 3 times around within the temple to the accompaniment of drums. Guruvayur is a temple state with the Lord as its head. Every night, at the close of worship, the day's account is read to the Lord even today.